Hi everyone, welcome to Eemaan's Garden channel. Today I want to show you my beautiful Hoyas. Some of my Hoyas bloomed for me and I want to show you them. Here I have Hoya carnosa, variegated one, and I have Hoya snowcaps. Here, see, this is miserable plant. It was pretty plant. When I took it outside, it rained a lot and this Hoya has root rot, and part of this Hoya I saved. I put in a vase to root them. I'm re-rooting them, and some of them I left in this pot, and I want to see if it will do good or bad. I will see if I need to do to work with this Hoya plant or not. And here I have Hoya bilobata. Here, this one is Hoya bilobata, and here I have Hoya lipstick Hoya. See, this plant, it was broken from my big lipstick Hoya, and I didn't throw it away. It was small plant. Look here. It was small plant and I just planted it in this pot, and see how it's doing great. It grew lots of branches and it's doing great. This Hoya bilobata, see, only this much is left. I had full of pot and I had disease in this Hoya. See, in the back of the leaves there is something white and it's hard, and I lost most of this Hoya. And here I have Hoya hinder rope. It's blooming for me. It grew this peduncle this year. It's new peduncle. See the color of the stick, this flower spike. It's dark brown, and it's blooming from this spike for the first time for me. And when it blooms out, I don't cut this peduncle, because Hoyas, they bloom from the last year peduncle. This is, see here, this from this peduncle it bloomed last year. They can bloom from the same peduncle lots of times, and this peduncle grows and grows, and you will see lots of flowers from this. And here I have new buds from the last year peduncle. See what I'm talking about? See here, from this peduncle this Hoya is blooming, I don't know, for the first time, I think. See this peduncle, from the tip of this peduncle they grow new buds and they bloom. I will show you the difference. See here, and you don't need to cut these peduncles because they bloom from the same peduncles every time. And this one is only new. See, the stick, the flower spike is fresh and new. Here it's dark brown. And here I have beautiful Hoya variety, and this Hoya I propagated myself. This Hoya, I love this Hoya. It becomes every summer it becomes more and more. And see, in 3 years I have this much Hoya. I am growing this Hoya from the cutting. I will take it and show you. Here, see how beautiful Hoya it is. See, it's growing new growth from the top. Every summer I take this Hoya outside and hang in this place. See, it's huge Hoya and it's very heavy. Maybe I need to replant it and divide it in 2 pieces, I think, or I will leave it just like so. And here I have another Hoya carnosa. It's variegated, but the leaves, they have whites outside, not in the middle like in this Hoya. See, this is Hoya carnosa also. It has white spots in the center, but this one, the leaves has the white outside. And I want to show you my other Hoyas which are inside. Before I go inside, I want to show you my clematis plants. Here, as you see, I have huge clematis. I got this clematis from the Lowe's for $1, and see in 3 years how it's growing huge. And there I have honeysuckle. I propagated it myself, and it's blooming so much. It's full of blooms. You can go that way and show from the behind if you want. And this I love this smell, how it smells. It smells like gardenia. Now it's smelling. It's my backyard is smelling with this plant, honeysuckle. And see here I have other type of clematis. The flowers are different here. This one I propagated it myself, and I did mistake. I planted it here with other clematis, and this one was here. See, when it just blooms, it's dark purple, and then it becomes light color like this. And there I have other types of clematis. This one is pretty also. It was full, and only just this bloom was left. It bloomed out, and the seeds, see how they are cute. Seeds are also pretty. I love how they are looking. Even you can cut these seeds and put in a vase. It looks cute in the house. Sometimes I do that. This one is different. This one was huge, and this is different clematis, and it's sitting. And I propagated this one and also planted under this huge clematis, and now this one started blooming. After this one finishes blooming, this one starts. See, it's pretty. Here I have variegated rose plant. See, it's full of blooms, and I love the blooms, how they're cute. See, and this one just started opening. See the color. It's pretty. It's 3 colors. There are three colors here: pink, white, and red. 3 mixed colors. And over there I have another one. This rose plant was small in a 4-inch pot, and now it's huge. Last year I planted it in here. Here I have lipstick Hoya. Some people they call it Hoya, some people they don't call it Hoya. This is lipstick Hoya, and see, this Hoya doesn't stop blooming. It keep blooming all the time, and it's every time I see this Hoya with the blooms. Last year it started blooming. I made video about this Hoya, that I told you that my lipstick Hoya started blooming, and since that time this Hoya never stopped blooming. It blooms and blooms and blooms. This Hoya makes me happy all the time. And see, it's huge Hoya. I put it with my Hoyas over there. I hang it, and I had leaves burned, sunburn I have here. See, and I decided to put this Hoya on top of this smoker. Here I have smoker, and this Hoya, it makes my smoker look beautiful. That's why I put it here, and it likes to be in this place. It's blooming and it's happy, and no more sunburn because sun doesn't reach here. This Hoya gets sunlight until 11 o'clock, and after 11 it doesn't see any sunlight. And here I have my other pretty and beautiful Hoya Hindu rope. It's huge plant, huge plant, and it's growing lots of new growth over there. If you see, this is new growth. See, this is new growth. The leaves are looking shiny and dark green, and over there on top I have lots of new growth. This Hoya is very happy. I see that this Hoya loves to be in the ceramic pot. It was in a plastic pot and I replanted it. I put it in a ceramic pot, and this Hoya just loves this spot. And I took this Hoya also outside, and I have sunburn on the leaves. And this Hoya, it started blooming yesterday. Today it's in a full bloom. Yesterday I wanted to take picture from this Hoya. When it was just opening, it was so pretty. Let me take it and show you. It was so pretty. Some of the buds, they were open, some were closed, and I wanted to take picture, but see, I have lots of kids, and kids keep me busy all the time, and I forgot to take picture from this Hoya. This Hoya has more darker blooms than that one. These Hoyas are same Hindu ropes, but that one has more light flowers, and this one is close to the red or pink, I don't know, or it's mixed, brown and pink mixed, I don't know. And see, the peduncle, it's new, it's just started blooming this year. See, it's for the first time, it's blooming for the first time this year, and from this peduncle I mean. And see, I have sunburn on the leaves. I put it when it was raining, I put it outside, and then I left it. I wanted to keep this Hoya also outside, but then I changed my mind. I didn't wanna burn these leaves more, that's why I took it in. I kept this Hoya all the time in this spot during the winter time, and I brought it again in its place. And here I have my Hoya carry eye, they call it, I think. Yeah, Valentine's Hoya. And this Hoya I propagated myself from the small cutting. And in 1 year I have, in 2 years I think, I have this big Hoya. And I think it's growing peduncle from here, or it's new. No, it's new growth, I think. I thought it's peduncle, but it's new growth. Now I see. And see, it's huge, tall Hoya. It's growing very well. And this year I changed its pot because it was in a small plastic nursery pot, like this pot. It was in this kind of small pot, plastic pot, and I replanted it in this big pot. And this pot doesn't have any drainage hole. I put some lava rock to make drainage, and on top I put some soil, and I planted it. Here I have other propagations, Hoya, rope Hoya, Hindu rope Hoya. And here this Hoya was dying. I found it. It was on the shelf in the winter time, behind other flowers, and I didn't notice. It was thirsty. I didn't notice, and when I watered it, it lost its roots. When the plants are too much thirsty and you put more water, they root rot. They have root rot. That's why I cut its branches. It was long Hoya. I cut it and I just left small base. See, only this much I left from this Hoya, and I took some soil from the sides and I covered it. I wanted this Hoya to root from the top, and these roots will help this Hoya, and the rest I put in a vase. And here I have other Hoyas. As you see, they're happy all. And what I want to talk about, yeah, I water my Hoyas every time with the leftover water from my orchids. My Hoyas, I don't have a special fertilizer for them. They eat after my orchids. I feed my orchids with Epsom salt, orchid fertilizer, plus Calmec. 3 ingredients I put in the water, and I water my orchids. And after I pour the water, I don't throw away that water, and I feed all of my plants. And that way I keep my plants healthy and happy. As you see, all the plants are happy and healthy on the table. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe this channel if you are not subscribed yet. If you like this video, please put thumbs up. See you next time. Bye.